unique musical biopic and a drama starring Pamela Anderson are on area screens this weekend. Who better to review both of these movies, Better Man and The Last Showgirl, than film critics Pam Powell and Chuck Koplinski. Pam and Chuck, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing better now that I see both of your smiling faces. Chuck, how are you?
I'm great. Good. Pretty in pink today.
Thank you very much. Hopefully better than Molly Ringwald. Anyway, let's start with Better Man. Is this worth your time? It looks really unique.
Well, it is. It depicts, and I quote, the meteoric rise and dramatic fall, and then, of course, there's a redemption of this British pop star. His name is Robbie Williams. It's based on a true story in some ways. It's a classic story in many ways of the price of fame and how youngsters in this particular music industry can't really handle it. We meet Robbie as a youngster, but here's the catch. He's a chimpanzee. With the exception of the chimp part, this is a true story. It's narrated by Robbie himself as an adult looking back on his life. He tells us that we are to see him as he sees himself, like a trained monkey performer. Robbie's childhood home life is a bit tumultuous, with a father looking to make it in the biz, and he walks out in his family to do so. Robbie's ego, it's a very fragile one, becomes even more brittle because he wants to sing and perform. This seems to be the only way that he can gain loves from others as well as for himself. He makes the cut, joins a successful boy band, and as he gets older, unfortunately, his mental instability is exacerbated by drugs and alcohol. And he's always making bad decisions over and over and over and over. Oh, did I say that too many times? Yes, I did, because it happens too much. This is a redundant and mundane part of the movie. However, where this movie shines is in the special effects. Robbie is voiced by John O'Davies, and it's all CGI. It's incredible. The songs are sung by the real Robbie Williams, and never do we question that we're watching a chimpanzee. The songs and choreography are brilliant, but it's just way too long and repetitive, and I couldn't relate to the main character. I just couldn't connect with him. The emotion comes in too late. It's at the end, very end of the movie. We need a sharper narrative arc to make this more of a standout movie. But if you're a fan of Williams, go see it. If you want to see incredible CGI, go see it. But if you want a good story told well, I'm going to say skip it.
I love it. So you're not bananas about it, but some people might be. I think visually it does look different and very cool. I think you summed it up very well. This next one, though, I am actually interested to see The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. Chuck, is this one worth our time?
This one's a borderline one as well. Pamela Anderson has been getting a lot of press, was nominated for various awards. She may actually get an Oscar nomination next week, and all of it is deserved. She's really going to impress you here. She gets the opportunity to show a different side of herself as Shelley, the title's Last Showgirl. The club where she has danced for over 30 years is shutting down, and she's been told that by the manager. You saw Dave Bautista there earlier. He is the manager, and he too is at loose ends once this all is shutting down. Shelley has never thought about tomorrow. She hasn't saved much money. She's always been focused on her career, and she's been delusional about it. She tells everyone how she was the face of the club and the face of Las Vegas because she was on posters promoting both. She tells everyone how she is not a stripper. She is a showgirl, and the showgirls have a long history in France. She tells herself all these things to justify what she's doing. And of course, it all ends up crumbling at the end when it comes to an end. That scene there that you're seeing right now is the most heartbreaking. Shelley goes for an audition for another show, and she is told that she is not needed, and she desperately is telling them that she will do anything she needs to do to succeed. This is a sad story, of course, and as I say, Anderson is the highlight. She's the thing that got me through this. There's something missing here. Director Gia Coppola, it doesn't have the impact that it should. I kept remembering or comparing this to The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke years ago. Very similar setup. And that one really devastated me. This one at the end, I felt sad, but at the same time, it was like, well, this happens a lot, and somehow or another she'll land on her feet. So Anderson's great, but the script and the direction just lacks the power that the story and Shelley really deserve.
Yeah, I think you said it very well there, Chuck. It's a different side to Pamela Anderson that we haven't seen before, and I think that's what's really drawing in all the press that she's been receiving for this movie. So it looks like 2 so-so movies this week. Hopefully next time it'll be a little more popcorn-worthy, as we like to say.
I'm looking forward to next week.
Me too, as always. Pam and Chuck, thank you so much. Where can our viewers go for more information on your reviews?
Check
Go
us
to
out.
our
Go ahead,
to
Chuck.
our website, Real Talk with Chuck and Pam. Everything that you need is there for movies that are coming out, are out, and have been out.
Perfect. Well said. Thank you both. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Al.